I want to introduce you to the real world. This is the world of sailing. Welcome to the cruel sea. Join me as I sail around the world in my tiny yacht. Butt naked. No bikinis. No cocktails with the sugar and the little straw and the umbrella sticking from the top. No marinas. No bullshit. This is sailing. Sailing, hardcore sailing, I tell you. I'm just about to try something here, something I've wanted to do for quite a while, which is to stop marine growth from getting on the rudder of my Fleming wind vane. Now, I know that one of the prime ingredients for a very successful anti-fouling is copper powder, but I also know that, excuse me, chilli powder is kind of something that marine critters and growth really hates to kind of settle into as well. So I'm combining those two ingredients to make something which is going to be pretty unpleasant for any sea life that wants to settle on my Fleming wind vane rudder. So here we go. I'll be combining this with some resin, and this is purely an experiment. Don't try this at home, but I'm going to give it a go. This is the rudder off my Fleming wind vane, and one of the problems I've had with this is that it just got a lot of growth on it when I was out at sea, as I was sailing down from Yamba. So it's a beautiful piece of kit. It's all stainless steel. So I'm going to experiment by putting a bit of a homemade anti-foul on it. And this is what I'll be using. I'll be using some chili powder, some copper powder, and some resin. Okay, well there's the copper powder there, and what I've done is I've emptied it into a salt and pepper shaker, and that's what I'll be using to sprinkle it on the resin. Well, I'll put some resin in this container, and before I add the hardener, I'm going to start adding some chili powder to it. This will just give me more working time. So let's stir all that in. Next goes the hardener. And then I just simply paint it on. Putting it on nice and thick. One thing sea life doesn't like is chomping down and living on anything that's covered in chilli. Okay, it's starting to set there a bit, which is great. Okay, well the next stage is to start sprinkling on the copper powder. There's several products out there with copper powder as the prime ingredient, but I thought I want to add a little bit of chilli to it as well. Bring up there, and there we go. Okay, well there we have it. There's the Fleming wind vane rudder. It's covered in chili powder, and on the surface is the copper powder. That's going to be settling in there, and I'll probably lose a little bit of it, but the idea is that it's sitting on the surface. Okay, well that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, and you'll get a notification for each new video of me preparing the boat for the big trip. No maps, no annoying ukulele music. Hardcore sailing, sailing, sailing. This is sailing. Welcome to my channel.